I'm giving away another PC. You may have seen the post at the beginning of June where I announced that I'd be donating a PC to someone in need. I got a lot of people asking me for a PC, and just a few people who nominated others who they said needed a new PC. One of those nominated was my friend Tech Gaming, and he's been operating on a really, really poor laptop for a long time, and I decided we're gonna build him a new PC. Sure, this is something that's nice for me to do, but don't take it the wrong way. I also have some selfish reasons for doing this. You see, it started the other day when Tech was an hour late to our co-stream. I sent him a message, "Are you getting on soon?" And he goes, "Yep, we're setting it up right now." A while later, I get this text that says, "I can't get my capture card to pass through any audio." After he finally got the audio issues sorted out and he went live, only for his webcam to be constantly dropping frames in OBS, and his laptop started randomly hitting 100% CPU usage out of nowhere.
I'm dropping frames like crazy. My computer's running like shit. What is happening, dude? Oh my gosh, what is happening, guys? I'm losing my mind right now.
So honestly, he really needs a new computer, and we're really in a position to help him out right now. We were able to raise over $250 towards this PC, and thankfully that was enough for all of the components that I actually had to buy for this build. Everything else I already had sitting around on shelves, and I purchased everything so we can get this build in his hands, and he can really get back to streaming like he wants to. Before we go any further though, let's take a step back and talk about his current setup. Tech proudly calls himself an Xbox gamer dad many times on his socials. He's currently playing on a new gen Xbox. He's got a really nice Asus capture card. Did you guys even know that Asus made capture cards? Because I didn't until I was talking to him about his setup. But anyways, we're getting off track. Then there's his Achilles heel. He's streaming from an old HP Pavilion laptop that he bought used like years ago for a few $100. Who knows how old this thing is? It doesn't seem to be holding up. It's really holding back both his streams and his edited content. Then the straw that broke the camel's back. After all these other issues, he goes on to say that he's running out of storage space on his laptop. So he's having to go through and delete old videos and stuff from his laptop so he can stream and record what's going on during our stream. And because it's such an old laptop and it only has a couple of USB ports, he doesn't have a good way for expanding his storage using an external SSD because there just aren't any more available USB ports. Those are all taken up by his streaming peripherals like his camera, his capture card, and his microphone. So back to what we're doing here in this video. Tech's a great dude, takes care of his family, he works super hard. I think he deserves to have something better than what he's currently stuck with. First, we've got an Intel i5-12400F. Then we've got 32 gigs of CL16 3600 RAM. We're starting with just 1 terabyte SSD. Next, we've got this MSI Pro B760M P DDR4. Next, we've got a CPU cooler here. This is an AG400 from Deepcool. The GPU, it's not impressive. It's a GTX 1650. The cool thing about this is this actually has the upgraded GDDR6 VRAM, which means he'll be able to utilize the newer versions of NVENC encoding on OBS, which will be more efficient and just better in general. So second to last, we've got this EVGA 600GE. This is a 600 watt, 80 plus gold certified power supply from EVGA. Last thing here, we're putting all of this into an AeroCool Bolt because it is a small, cheap case that actually has reasonable airflow. Now that we know what's gonna be in this build, let's get to putting it together. Thanks to some clever editing, the PC is now built. Look at that. Looks great. And I can assure you the cable management looks equally great. Let's see if it turns on. Gotta get it all plugged in. Got a monitor here. And we'll see if it fires. Got my mouse and keyboard hooked up, got the HDMI hooked up. I haven't done any test runs. We're gonna see if it posts on the first try. Boom, there it is. It's posted. Time for me to get Windows installed on it, and then we'll see if it can play some games. All right, so the computer's put together, Windows is installed, I've got Cinebench up. Let's see if that CPU cooler is gonna do the trick for the CPU, and that we installed it correctly. All right, here goes nothing. We've got Cinebench, and we've got hardware info open to watch those temps. See what happens. All right, and as you can see, just as expected, we've got high temps is 69.
Nice.
On Core 3 and 68 on Core 0. All well below anything that would be concerning, so that's great. Let's move on to, you guessed it, gaming. Oh yeah, that is smooth. That is great. I don't think we need to even check anything else. This looks perfect. So we've established that everything is running perfectly. We've updated all the drivers. We've established that it can game. All there's left to do is pack this baby up and send it off to Rytech. Well, the PC's all packed up, it's out of here, but since I couldn't be there for this PC getting delivered, I hope you guys enjoyed this dramatic reenactment of what it'll look like when Rytech gets his PC. Huh. To Rytech. I hope this helps. Red. P.S. Don't drop it? Well, I guess I better take it inside.
My very own redneck PC?
I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see another cool video, maybe on the opposite spectrum of cost for the PC, go check out the $7,000 all AMD PC I posted recently. If you want to help out in giving away more PCs and just generally doing more content like this in the future, please consider liking, subscribing, and possibly even going and subscribing to our Kick channel so I can help out more creators just like we did for Rytech today. And as always, if you need a PC, go to redneckengineer.com. We'll see you on the next video.